And we are back.
Welcome back, bumble bitches.
It's Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Welcome to Tuesday.
Oh,
How you feeling?
a lot better. I'm feeling a lot better. My body still hurts. I threw up outside.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Better out there than in here.
Yeah, I do feel better after that, though. I still have a headache, which is why I have a big old thing of water.
People are very, very into your strawberry shortcake.
Isn't it so cute?
Strawberry shortcake cup.
It reminds me of my childhood.
I bet it does.
I like it. I am feeling overall better, though, and it's nice.
Good.
The children are not sick, though.
Those
poor kids.
Which is fucked up because you got it from them. So they passed it to you and now they've got it again.
Yeah.
So we're live on YouTube and Facebook.
And Facebook.
There's like 5 people watching on Facebook currently, but there's over 100. It looks like there's over 100 watching on YouTube.
Nice.
So thank you guys for being here. Couple of quick things that we have to get into, and I would like to read a couple emails today.
Okay.
First things first, we have one private room available for the December couples retreat. We took all of the bunk rooms, and even though there's still bunk beds in there, turned them into a private room because there are people who just don't want to share a room with other people. Mm-hmm. That's fine. And I would rather those rooms be used than not. So we condensed the 2 rooms that were bunk rooms into individual rooms. OG Tara said she loves your overalls.
Thank you. They're very flared out in the pant.
Yeah. So we do have one spot available for the couples retreat in December. That is a private room. It's bunk beds, but you won't be sharing it with anyone. And what'd you do? What was that?
My frustration.
Was that your tablet?
No. That was me trying to get the charger, but it was stuck under something, and I was trying to figure it out, and it unplugged itself.
Oh, rough.
You'll
Would you like me to get up
flared
and plug that in?
Oh, yes. I'll say y'all about to see my flared pants. Thank you. Okay, wonderful.
Okay. Also, I want to say thank you guys for hanging out with us. Like, I know there's only 130 people here, but that's a lot of fucking people when you think about it. 130 people is not a small number. It is in terms of like doom scrolling and like live streams and shit like that.
But I think that social media has way blown that out of proportion.
Right.
Like 60 people is a lot of people.
It really is when you think about it.
If you could get 60 people to listen to you for 2 hours, I bet you could change their lives. And then the fallout from that
would be huge.
The living legacy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for being here. We really appreciate it. Shout out to Vibrance, who's currently drawing a new design for our shirts. You're going to step on her.
I'm going to see if I can like flare.
They're baggy. He's doing a t-shirt for us because we got called a cult a lot over the last couple years, and we leaned into it pretty hard. We made fun of it. We made jokes about it. And
we've outgrown it.
We've outgrown that joke. But we have a shirt coming out that says it's not a cult, it's a tribe. And then it'll have an image of a whole bunch of like his artwork, mushroom character type shit on it.
I love that.
So he sent me an update for it this morning. I'm pretty grateful for it. Pretty grateful for it. You want to just jump into some emails? You want to fuck with the chat for a little bit? What do you want to do?
Let's fuck with the chat for a little bit. My thing needs to boot up. I need to find the emails.
If we're going to do that, let's do this instead. Because I have something I want you to read.
Okay.
You bitch. I have to make it bigger, though, because it's small. That's as big as I can make it.
Okay.
So these are 3 of the testimonials that we got from the North Carolina couples retreat.
Oh, hell yeah.
You haven't read these yet, have you?
No, I have not.
Okay. I'll wait until you get your glasses back on so you can read it. Okay. That way I don't have to read it. They've got enough of me reading my book lately.
Oh, I poked my eyeball with the thing on my glasses. It's like I have to regain how to be human after being down for the count. My gosh.
That's funny.
And these overalls slipping are bothering me. I might have to like just do the tank top for a second. Okay. You scroll down a little bit.
Damn it. I didn't. I just set it down.
Okay. I will be intermittent coughing, guys. I still have a lot of phlegm coming up. Part of my grossness. I'm going to try and make this message not insanely long, but this retreat had a way larger impact on my life than I ever anticipated.
Hang on 1 second. Let me see if I can make it like this so we can still see the chat. Okay.
All right. I'm so sorry. I'm going to have to clear my throat, guys. Can you mute me or something? Is that possible?
I can't.
Okay. I'm so sorry.
Did that help?
I did.
I can take it off of you if you have to spit. Hang on.
I do. I have to go somewhere.
Go ahead.
Go with me.
She is really not well, guys. She's getting over a very nasty cold. What are you doing?
I'm struggling.
I see that.
I spit into a sock.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, it has to get washed anyway.
Okay. You're back up.
I'm back up. I've missed you.
Yeah, it's because you've been
Yeah.
isolated.
I've missed being goofy with you. Okay. I'm going to try to make this message not insanely long, but this retreat had a way larger impact on my life than I ever anticipated. Attending this retreat in North Carolina was one of the most amazing experiences my husband and I have had together.
That's awesome.
Right?
I love that so much.
That's a really big statement. It was also our first adventure since we've been married. Not only did we create new and unforgettable memories, but we also formed genuine friendships that felt like meeting family. Do you want to touch on that?
You can touch on whatever you want to touch on, babe.
That sense of community and family at the retreats is very, very real. The goodbyes are very, very hard.
It is. Yeah, but that speaks to the community that we built. Like
Yeah.
all three of these reviews, testimonies, whatever you want to call them, are from people who are also part of our Discord.
Yes.
So like that Patreon community, it's not like, granted, people come in and don't talk and don't get any value out of it and they leave. I get it.
Yeah.
But the people who get in there and like dip their toe into the ball pit and start making friends, like we have a fucking community of over 1,000 people. And like, it's a true community. I swear on everything. I go in there every single morning and see people getting help.
Yeah.
Like people that are venting or like going through things in life. Like there's actual community there. It's not, I don't know. It's just, it's not something that we really have a lot of anymore in life.
That's not toxic.
Right. Or in it for something.
Yeah. Yeah. Some backstory. In 23 to 24, my husband and I went through a very difficult, rough patch due to challenges from both sides of our families. A couple of months after our wedding, we suddenly found ourselves juggling heavy responsibilities and hardships at a rapid pace. The following year had become overwhelming and started to put strain on our marriage, and every time we would try and plan for a trip, I swear we would hit some weird strain of bad luck and all of our plans would fall apart.
You know, talk about bad luck. There was a car accident with a couple on their way down.
Yep, you had to leave, go pick them up.
Yep.
I love that you did that.
Of course I did.
I wanna brag on my husband for a second. Oh, why am I getting emotional about
I have no idea.
I very much want my husband to be the man who puts himself out to help people in need, and you are. And I'm very proud of you for that. You very rarely view things as inconvenient,
Yeah.
and I appreciate that.
It's
about
crazy
you.
that you said that.
Why?
Because I was told that I treat people like an inconvenience in my past. And I don't believe that to be true.
Yeah.
I do want to help people because I know what it is to not have shit and to be in need and like have people look down on you or not be there when you fucking need a helping hand.
Yeah.
So when I see people who need it, it's why I give, why I hand out money and like, I have no problem picking people up and doing the things that we do. Like it is about trying to make sure that people are taken care of.
You're a good man.
I try to be. It's the goal, right?
Mm-hmm. I think you're a really good example of that.
Well, thank you for that. while you're dabbing your eyes. It says,
Okay.
that summer in 2024, I came across To Be Better's content on TikTok. I can't remember the exact clip that first caught my attention, but from that moment, I was hooked. The lessons and messages and from their videos spoke to me during a time that I really needed to find some hope and direction. By January 25th of 2025, I had joined their Patreon community, and before long, I started participating in Peach's Sacred Sisterhood and Awakened Women Tiers. If you're a female listening to this, I highly recommend joining the women's groups if you can. Peaches is a wonderful teacher, and I have benefited an astronomical amount from being a member for only just 6 months. This is the couple that was part of this that had the least amount of coaching necessary while we were at the retreat because of your group. We got a super chat real quick from David. Thank you for the super chat. He said, I've enjoyed listening to you read your book on my way into and home from work, Chris. I'm going to be listening and reading along to help work through my divorce. Thank you so much for all that you do. Thank you for the comment. First of all, thank you for the comment. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the words of encouragement. Putting myself out there and reading that book and like not editing it and showing all of my flaws and my blah, blah, blahs that I did and all of that dumb shit that I was doing while I was reading, shows that I'm a human being.
Yeah.
And it was very daunting and like nerve wracking knowing that there was no edits. I just ran that shit. So I'm glad that there was value there. I'm going to be reading my first book too.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm realizing that with all of this shit, like even writing the books, it was about getting the information out. It wasn't about selling books. It never was. So I'm probably going to end up doing the first book this week.
Can you get me a paper towel, please?
I can.
Thank you. I'm about to tissue ghost it, guys. Everyone's loving your reading of the book, babe. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's easier than having to get up again.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Oh, yeah. Damn, you're right. There are. Excited to go on a retreat one day. I'm glad that you guys are all fucking with what we're doing. It means a lot. It really does. You want to read or you want me to?
Can you take over for a little bit?
When Chris and Peach announced the retreat dates in late February, I noticed it would fall on my birthday weekend. Right then, I knew in my gut I had to seize the opportunity. Carpe diem!
Hey.
It was like I just knew that this trip was needed for my husband and I. For real, it felt like divine timing. So I booked our spots, our airfare, and before we knew it, we were venturing all the way from Los Angeles to the Far East.
Exciting. Adventure.
I forgot that they flew all the way from Cali.
Yeah.
I don't even know where to start with listing my favorite parts about the retreat because each day was full of incredible, joyous moments. Friday, we got to meet and socialize with all of the couples on the porch and answer fun icebreaker questions during dinner. I loved how our group flowed. It felt like we all clicked naturally right away, and we all had so much in common. By the way, the house was booked for the trip was one of the prettiest properties I'd ever seen. Jenny became a member for 28 months, level early access. Hello, soul siblings. I am enjoying these testimonials. I hope they hit home for you guys. You have done so much for so many. You have especially changed my life. So glad I found you both stuck with me. We are definitely stuck with you.
You're stuck with us.
Yeah, we love you, Jenny.
You think you could cut me off?
I will
find
you.
out where you live. Like, in 24 hours, you be getting that.
That's funny.
Hello.
The house booked for the trip was one of the prettiest properties I'd ever seen. It really felt like a privilege being there. You guys should see the one in December. So much better. A few of my top favorite things we got to do during the retreat were cooking lessons and beginning each morning with sound baths, breath work exercises, and guided meditation. All of those activities were led by Peach and Buff Bell. To those who don't know, Buff Bell is another amazing TikTok creator who I very much admire, and when I heard she was going to be a part of the retreat, I was ecstatic. Belle and her husband also led couple photo shoots, which was a blast to do. Such a treat, and I am currently in torturous anticipation to see the final results of the photos.
Yeah.
I know, though, that they are going to be awesome. Her and Peach are such influential, inspiring, talented, and beautiful people, and it was our honor to learn so much from both of them that weekend. And watching them work as a team to help support the women in the retreat in person was super special to witness. I had a blast connecting and laughing with all of the women as we learned how to make delicious food for everybody. For once, I'm pretty sure all of us agreed on this. It was just too nice to finally be in an environment of women who were like-minded and only wanted to lift each other up along with them.
I want to pause there. Oh, fantastic. So it goes into the thing that I was so super ecstatic about her cooking in the kitchen. That touching on being around women who were like-minded and only wanted to lift others up. On the last day, all of the women agreed it was refreshing to be in a space where they felt like there was no competition.
Right.
And that never even crossed my mind that that would be something they get a reprieve from at these retreats. But hearing that out loud, I was like, holy shit, you're right. Because it is just all of us out here with our men, making ourselves better, having genuine moments. It was a really, I don't even know how to explain what it was like. I want to say humbling, but that's not the precise word.
I think humbling fits.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we facilitated all of that.
Okay.
Also, thanks to Peaches, I am now a pro at scrambled eggs and I can fillet and dissect chicken like a master chef. Those lessons and memories in the kitchen I will hold dearly in my heart forever. Sabrina just became a member for 25 months, level early access. Another trip around the sun for me. Happy birthday, Sabrina. I'm blessed to be able to be on the earth to spend this life with my little family. All props to Be Better for me, to better myself, to have this year to spend with my family.
Oh, happy birthday, Sabrina.
Iggy said,
it's her first birthday as a mom.
no, it is, isn't it?
Right? I'm almost certain it's your first birthday as a mom.
Iggy said 1000% there was no toxic femininity, no feeling like I had to prove myself to women I didn't know. Iggy, stick around. Your thing is on here as well. Saturday and Sunday, we had our group and one-on-one sessions, and I have to say it was so fascinating. Also fascinating watching Chris and Peaches work together as well. They both are the real deal, and it's been very cool watching their growth even from when I started watching them online. And you can tell they dedicate a lot of care into what they do. They radiate such love and compassion for one another and for others, and I love that they let everyone have a turn to speak their mind. Everyone got a chance to talk, and they responded with grace, patience, and provided excellent advice for everybody. Hearing every other couple's story was extremely validating, and I gained a lot of perspective, empathy, and humility during both of those days. It also made me happy and pleased to see all of the other support and to really feel the love that this community has for one another. That whole thing where we do the group sit downs where everybody shares what's going on and we try to problem solve, that eliminates a lot of what if, a lot of small talk, a lot of the superficial things that pretty much everyone is discovering and going through, because we can dissect it one at a time, which allows the couples one-on-one sessions with us to really go deep and remove a lot of the bullshit that they would have wasted time on a one-on-one. And it also allows other people's stories to give new light that they may not have thought to ask. So I definitely think that there's value in the way that we do that.
I agree.
If I had to pick a favorite day of the retreat, I would have to pick Sunday. That day was packed full of moments of what only I could describe as pure positivity and healing. There aren't words to describe how magical that day was. You just had to be there. One of my now good friends and I got to celebrate our birthdays, have our one-on-one couples counseling sessions, our photo shoots, and we all experienced some type of emotional healing thanks to the seminars provided. That day made me feel good to be alive again and reminded me to appreciate every single moment. It's a day I'm never going to take for granted. Besides the weekend of my wedding, this retreat is a runner-up on being the best weekend ever. My husband and I connected on a whole different level like never before, and he even said it was in those special moments. He even said that in those special moments, he too felt fortunate and grateful. It meant the world to me. I'm so proud of us for taking the leap of faith doing this, and I can't thank Chris, Peach, and Belle for providing such an outstanding experience for all of us involved. I'm beyond thankful for all of the lessons and for gaining more emotional tools to help me better improve my lifestyle and marriage. My husband and I will never forget this. I can't wait to see what they do next and continue watching and participating in the prospering growth of this community. Only joy. Only joy.
I ended up making her a birthday cake that weekend too.
Yeah. Yeah, there was 2 birthdays that weekend.
Yep. And I didn't find out about the second birthday until the day of. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
But they also weren't in the Discord.
Yeah.
So it was unfortunate, but everyone got to enjoy cake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rose Thorne in the chat said, hoping there's a Colorado retreat in June or July. I don't know what we're doing next year. As of right now, we have We've decided that we're taking some time off next year,
Yeah.
and we are going to. We've booked a lot. We've got so much shit going on. We actually created another women's retreat, and it was up for 24 hours, and we took it down before we even really truly promoted it. We're done for this year. We're not doing anything else this year, and other than what's already booked. And we've decided that even when we do Utah, that we're probably not gonna do a big meet and greet. We might invite a couple people out to have a dinner or something, but we're not doing a big thing.
Yeah.
But we did book. We're going to be going to Montana next year for the two of us without To Be Better, just the two of us to go and take pictures and really decompress. Started looking at cabins so that we can have some downtime with Jenny and Zach and the kids and like be in the mountains again with that too.
Yeah.
So, but there will be something next year that's going to be domestic, not just a Greece and Bali trip. Speaking of which, Bali is almost completely sold out already. I think there's 4 spots left, and Greece has got 7.
Yes.
So if you guys want to do that, I would highly recommend that you go check that out. And there's currently 1 spot available for the December's couples retreat. So you want to read the next one? This is Iggy's.
This one's from Iggy?
Yep.
Okay. I've started and stopped writing this more times than I can count. Every time I think I found the worst, they fall short. It's been over a week now, and the retreat is still sitting with me. Flashes of it, moments that come back when I'm doing something completely ordinary, and suddenly I'm right back there again. Admittedly, on that long drive down to North Carolina, I was nervous. Nervous in a way that honestly had my stomach in knots. My head was full of what ifs. What if I don't fit in? What if they think I'm too much or not enough? That's self-sabotage thinking.
Yep.
Feed into the thoughts that you want to feel when you get there.
Manifest.
I'm excited. Meeting them is going to be dope. I'm going to have a great weekend.
You got to manifest that shit.
Yeah. What if meeting Chris and Peach in real life somehow ruins what I felt through the podcast for years? Oh, I worry about that shit too. I can't say anything about that one. What if this doesn't help? What if this makes things harder? So I think that what if I don't fit in? What if they think I'm too much or not enough? Those are the self-sabotaging thoughts that will keep your low self-esteem, low self-worth. I'm not deserving of fitting in, maybe something along those lines. What if meeting Chris and Peach in real life somehow ruins what I felt through the podcast for years? Like I said, I worry about that.
So do I.
So, I got nothing on that one. What if this doesn't help, and what if this makes things harder? I think those are very valid questions to be asking yourself in a worried way. You are going into an environment with people that you don't know, people that you have a parasocial relationship with outside of the other couples, the strangers that you don't know. And we're going to be spending the next 24, 48, 72 hours together, roughly.
Yeah. Oh, it jumped.
So if you're a couple that's prone to arguing or fighting or whatever the case may be, there is a level of we have to like maintain ourselves. We don't want to do that in front of these couples. There may be a level of dishonesty happening. And it may make things harder. And that's a hard truth of these retreats. Digging into, especially in the one-on-ones, and having those honest conversations and being able to be provided different perspectives is not an easy pill to swallow, you could say.
Caitlin's in the chat. She said, outside of my wedding and having my baby, that weekend was the best weekend of my life. Hers is on here too.
Yeah.
Harley said, plot twist, you end up being much cooler in person.
Do you remember what I was saying?
I thought you were done.
I wasn't.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't remember what I was saying. Continuing, because I wasn't just doing it for me. I was going with my boyfriend, the man I'd be honored to spend the rest of my life with. And if I'm honest, we were on rough ground. There had been hurt feelings, long stretches of silence that didn't feel peaceful, and resentment that we hadn't said out loud but had both felt. Part of me hoped this retreat would bring us back to each other, but part of me also feared it might show us we were too far gone.
We got a super chat.
Mm-hmm.
From Tiffy Tiff, $20. First, I adore you both and you have affected me greatly. Secondly, Chris, I sent both books to a loved one in jail. Other men have taken notes while reading them. They have changed lives and mindsets. They will live on there. I love that. It's crazy to think that I was once one of those people in the system.
Right.
Yeah.
What a dope way to give back to the people in there.
Right.
Continuing.
Mm-hmm.
And then we turn onto the long driveway. The house was even more beautiful than I imagined, tucked into the land like it belonged there. And on the front porch, there they were, Chris and Peach smiling, waiting, and excited to meet us. This couple was the first one at the retreat.
Yeah.
So they got to have one-on-one time and conversations with us. At first, just seeing them standing there, something in me eased. It felt like walking into warmth.
Hang on one second. Naya Menino asked if there was an age restriction for the retreat. You have to be an adult. So as long as you're over 18, you can go to any of the retreats that we do. All right. Sorry. Oh, God. I hate it when it does that. Jeez, it jumped a lot.
There it is. Next one. Yep.
Here?
Yep.
Okay.
Meeting them in person was surreal and yet so natural at the same time. After almost a year in the community, in the Patreon community, after years of hearing their voices in my headphones, there was this strange mix of I already know you, but also this is brand new. Peach's hug was the kind you don't realize you've been needing until you're in it, the one that sinks all the way down your chest and makes it a little easier to breathe. That's crazy.
I get those hugs all the time. I'm just saying.
I love that you just bragged about that.
Jenna said you were touching on how masking behavior could be challenging over the 72 hours and digging deep could prove difficult.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you were reading.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, that's what you were saying before I read the chat. I'm sure it's way gone at this point.
Yeah, no, that we're like 4 exits past that now. Yeah. The weekend itself wasn't one big breakthrough. It was hundreds of small ones. The group sessions were intense and beautiful at once. Real couples with real problems, letting themselves be seen and heard. Some of the stories were heavy, some made me laugh, some made me cry without meaning to. And all through it was Chris and Peach. There's no other word to describe them but steady. They didn't pick sides, they didn't tiptoe, they were honest but never cruel. Firm, but always gentle where it mattered. The one-on-one session was challenging, but in the best way. Chris and Peach created a space where I could finally open up and be honest, and where things felt just a little less heavy. It wasn't about fixing everything in an hour. It was about beginning to move forward. I left feeling raw but lighter and hopeful. The rest of the weekend felt like a dream. Waking up in that beautiful house next to my man, mornings filled with sound baths and meditations that seemed to reset my whole nervous system. Cooking side by side with other women for our men and each other, dancing and laughing in the kitchen like we've known each other for years. It wasn't just about the meals, it was about what it felt like to belong somewhere, even just for a little while.
It's that community, I'm telling you, people crave that shit.
And then there was Sunday night, the group healing session. We all stepped outside into that massive backyard, and it felt like the earth was holding its breath for us. The sky was painted in soft golden pinks, and the grass was cool and impossibly soft beneath my feet. I pressed my palms into it and felt the dampness of the earth, and it grounded me like nothing had in months. The breeze just moved enough to brush the hair off my face, and we sat amongst each other, voices carrying softly in the open air as the sun sank lower. It felt like it was pulling the weight out of my chest with it. We all carried something into that circle, grief, anger, guilt, weight that we didn't know how to set down, and one by one it started to break open. Some people cried quietly, some shook, some let out sounds that utterly shattered my heart, but no one turned away and no one was left behind. And having my man right there with me, letting go of things that he's carried for years, I don't know if I've ever seen anything more beautiful than in that moment. Watching his face change, his shoulders finally drop, feeling his hands in mine as that release moved through him. I'll carry that memory for the rest of my life. That's what this retreat did. It didn't make everything neat and easy. It cracked us open. It reminded me that, like Chris and Peach say a lot on the podcast, healing isn't linear. It's not easy, but it's always worth it when it's real. Chris and Peach weren't playing hosts. They weren't performing to appease an algorithm. They were themselves. completely unapologetically, beautifully themselves, laughing with us, crying with us, pushing us when we needed to be pushed, hugging us when we needed to be hugged. If you were scared to come onto one of these retreats, good. It means you know how much it matters, but don't let that fear stop you. If you show up with an open heart and a real willingness to change, you will leave differently. Not perfect, not finished, but stronger, more heard, more seen, more loved. You'll leave feeling more connected to yourself, to your partner, and to people who were strangers just days before. I walked into that weekend unsure if my relationship would survive it. I left with hope, with clarity, with community, and this unshakable feeling that what Chris and Peach were doing is not just content. It's not just a retreat. It's something real, something rare. And if I could go back, I would over and over again.
You want me to read the last one?
Mm-hmm.
My husband and I, this is a different person. My husband and I have been watching 2BB since Chris and Peach began the podcast. We've been silent, low interaction listeners until we decided to pull the trigger on going to a retreat.
I want to pause you for a second. When she says that they had been watching us since the beginning, they have the To Be Better blanket hoodie.
Yeah.
That we launched during the first year when it was still winter and we had like 40 or 50 of them. Yeah.
Yep. Excited to meet the people who gave me the tools to become a better woman and wife, and yet nervous as to what challenges and insight will be brought to me. We got to the cabin about in the middle of everyone arriving. Once the icebreakers happened, I immediately felt at ease and connected to everyone as if the universe brought us all there for a larger reason. Us women cooked, danced, and learned from each other in the kitchen while the men got to bond and talk. We all ate together, unplugged for the most part, almost like a family would have. In the afternoon, we did large group sessions where we could all share as little or as much as possible. Not only did I receive overall advice and tools for my individual marriage needs, but I also learned so much from listening to other stories. Love that. After a much needed cry, we all spent time hanging out and getting to know each other better. Us women bonded quickly and everyone got along nicely. That night we made dinner. Peach taught me how to make Spanish rice and how to properly cook stir-fry veggies. Honestly, highlight of the weekend was the moments where I bonded with the women. I have never felt more connected, more accepted than with the To Be Better tribe and Courage and Curve ladies. The friendship I have gained from this retreat is insane. I gained sisters in life. My husband has a new group of friends that understand and respect him now. However, the peak highlights of the whaling circle that occurred after the one-on-one coaching sessions on Sunday. The group went outside in the early evening to meditate and breathe together. When we were all done, the men folk went inside and the women wailed together. We all embraced each other and spoke positive affirmations over each other. In that moment, 22 years of bottled up pain exploded out. The past weekend has been the most healing journey yet.
I want to pause there as well. We also sang. We also all sang together, the women sitting in the circle.
Yeah.
Not all of us did. Some of us cried. Some of us just swayed along. But I think there very much is a power in singing and using your voice.
Of course there is. Of course there is. Our voice is vibrations. That's what we're made of. Like, you look at every historical medicine ritual in the history of mankind until the last 200 years, and there's always been chanting and singing and dance and stomping and drums. Mm-hmm. We are vibration. That shit fucking matters to our entire being.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I don't know where I was in this.
I gained sisters in life.
My husband has a new group. I read that one. However, the peak read that one. Sunday, the group went outside in the early evening to meditate and breathe together. Read that. This past weekend has been the most healing journey yet, and I couldn't have done it without my new family, the To Be Better tribe, as well as the Courage and Curve sisterhood. Not only was I healed, but my marriage is now stronger than before. So thank you to Chris and Peach for giving me the tools needed to build a better life and a better me.
I love it. Absolutely love it.
Yep. Oh man, there's 245 people watching on YouTube.
That's so
Holy
far
shit.
behind. Is that accurate?
Yeah, it's behind. It's because I had another window open.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Gothic Momo said, I chant after these lives to ground and release the energy because it's all so powerful. Iggy said we were hysterically crying. There was a lot of crying. There was a lot of breaking down of the ego, believe it or not.
Yeah.
It says a lot when you're able to Allow yourself to drop all of your barriers and all of your what?
Give me your berries.
Well, you let your berries drop. When you're able to let your boundaries drop and you're able to release and just fucking feel and exist in the moment, it's just not something people do anymore.
Yeah.
We are so quick to look for that next distraction and that next dopamine hit that most people can't even watch TV shows anymore without their phone in their hand. So,
You're one of those people. You have your phone in your hand when we watch TV a lot.
I have my phone in my hand almost all the time.
Yeah.
And it's not something that I'm proud of, but like even when I'm on the computer, I'm editing, watching or reading something and playing Magic the Gathering all at the same time on my computer.
And you have Discord open on your side screen.
I do because I am so used to having that constant
stream of stimuli.
That's right. It's stimuli.
Iggy said, I asked Peach if I can fangirl for a sec when I hugged her, LOL, or laugh my ass off. Sorry. There is a big difference between those two.
Yeah.
And I have to be accurate with the intenseness of that laugh. I let her fangirl.
I thought somebody new got there.
Yeah, no, the screaming, the screech.
Yep.
Yep. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nauseous after that. It was like baby shaken syndrome. But it was fun energy. I enjoyed it.
Desiree said that's why that's why writing my testimonial is so hard. I can't express my gratitude and thanks enough. Let's do some emails. Let's help some people. Problem solve.
My gosh, it's only been 30 minutes.
Yep.
Feels like it's been an eternity.
We do have one private room left available for the December retreat, guys. This house is a mansion.
It is.
It is a mansion. Fucking
Very
infinity
excited.
pool. It's on the water, on the beach. It's the most expensive one that we've done so far in terms of the properties that we've rented.
Oh, we have so many things in our drive.
Jenny said, oh boy, emails.
Oh boy.
Harley Brown said, help me, laughing my ass off. I don't know what you need help with. It's hard to find a community you can actually drop your barriers with and not feel judged. It's not hard. We have one. Join our Patreon. Get into the Discord. We have that community, guys. Iggy said, I got 2.5 years worth of excitement out in that hug.
I felt it.
We heard it.
Yeah. Yeah. The energy was accurate.
Yeah. It was loud as fuck.
So these are from viewers.
That's fine. I'm down for whatever.
Oh, this is terrible. Is this just what this looks like? Are you loading? What? Yes, it was just loading. Okay.
Let's see, I can pull it up on the TV if you want.
Are you starting your fast today?
No.
Okay.
Friday.
Word. You want to get food after this?
I wouldn't have been able to drink that.
Oh, that's
It'll
true.
be just water Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay. Could you taste a love in that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It tastes so much better when you make it than when I make it.
So because before we get into this, guys, I've been like we said, I've been sick and in bed for the last 2-3 days. I would get up to pee and that was it. I even had my little bucket to in. And husband has had to make his shakes. I think it tickles my brain because I think it's, you need me. He came in, he was like, do we have the moringa or am I blind? And I'm like, you're blind.
Yep.
It's there behind the flip powder. But when you told me that I make them better, yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That makes me feel like I'm winning as a wife. It also satiates that you need me inside of me, that little bit of crazy. Yeah.
That's funny. Are teenagers welcome on the trips? Nope, they're not.
No minors.
No one under 18 is allowed on any of the things that we do.
Yep. I am not a babysitter.
That's correct.
Okay. Feeling of being at a crossroads. What if I turn it this way? That did a lot. I've been in a relationship with my boyfriend for 5 years. You want to touch on that?
I mean, you're not engaged yet, or
Right. They've been in a relationship for 5 years. Boyfriend.
sounds like a bookmark to me.
Yeah.
I realize that's kind of shitty to say,
That.
but that is
That's how it feels.
my immediate assessment.
Yeah.
As soon as somebody's like, we've been together for 5+ years and I'm, this is my title. If it's not fiance or married, what are you doing?
What are we doing? Yeah.
It doesn't take that long to figure out if you want to spend the rest of your life with somebody.
Right.
Right. In a 5-year span, you totally know all of their shortcomings, their flaws, their inaccuracies. That's where my brain was going. Someone just run with it. But
definitely works.
But that's one of those things that, like, I gotta be honest, knowing that we only have so much time on this planet.
I'm not going to waste 5 years with a boyfriend.
Right. Why would you? Especially if you're young still. Like, you have a whole lot of opportunity to meet people until you find somebody that you are truly compatible with, and then start building the foundation for a future with. It's crazy.
Inaccuracies. Oh, fuck. Inaccuracies? Is that what you said?
I think so.
It's accurate.
Yeah.
That is a very good one because we kind of went to battle over eloquent.
Yeah. Yep. It's funny.
Took everything in me not to gloat about that. I want to do like a little dance.
You can gloat if you want to.
Hey. I wish you could kiss my brain.
Just for everybody in the chat. I know some of you guys really enjoy that sound.
That actually did do something to my tummy just now.
I know it does, because I did it once and you were like, oh God, don't do that again. Don't do that again.
Yeah. Feels like torture. Inadequacies. I don't know how I feel about that terminology, inadequacy. Right?
Well, I think that's fair. If they're inadequate to you, that would be like an uncompatible.
Right, but weren't you talking about like when you're married with somebody, like you do something with these things, not just we're incompatible, so we're not together. You were talking about why we love somebody and
I don't remember.
Through the inaccuracies in health, like.
Jenny said I can smell that sound.
I bet you can.
It's funny. I want to touch on this comment. Where'd it go?
Okay.
In regards to the marriage versus boyfriend-girlfriend thing, I know a lot of people that won't get married for med insurance reasons. It's a lot harder to get coverage needed with dual incomes. That doesn't mean that you can't go somewhere into the jungle or into the mountains or onto a beach and exchange your vows and commit yourself to somebody. I don't believe that marriage comes with the government's approval.
I agree. It's the ceremony and the dedication and all of the energy you guys have put into this thing is now going to blossom.
Yeah, some of y'all be riding the government way too hard.
Daddy government?
Yeah, way too fucking hard. You can tell by the way that you guys cling on to your political affiliations. And I don't think that you should have to ask for permission to hunt, to marry.
To fish.
Who you love shouldn't fucking matter to the government. Like, so you can get married and not be legal. I think that, I think that matters. Anyways, let's get back to it.
I was like, all right, so where are we at? Second paragraph. I was like, nope, second sentence. We have lived together for about 2.5 years. I had 2 children before I met him. He has a very extracurricular lifestyle with friends and went out a lot with the beginning. And went out in...
Went out a lot in the beginning? Got it.
Went out a lot in the beginning of our relationship, and I was only 22, so I was out a lot as well. Me being out resulted in him feeling like I was cheating or doing things behind his back because my phone would die, but when he was out and would go out of town, I would trust him despite having past relationship mistrust. Okay, so I can understand the suspicion of like you going out, your phone is dead every single time. I would start seeing that as a pattern. Also, safety reasons as a woman venturing out into the wild, my phone's going to be at 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your phone is never at 100%. You are so full of shit.
At home.
I have never seen your phone charged all the way.
That's
not once.
not every single morning.
It's not.
You're right. The last 2 nights I haven't charged my phone because the charger's in the living room. That's besides the point because this is an extenuating circumstance. I'm ill. There's no threat of me leaving the house and being snatched
How many
up.
times have we been in the car and you'd be like, where's your charger?
I'm with you. I don't have nothing. You're the phone. You're my lifeline.
I don't ever have to charge my phone in the middle of the day.
That's not true.
It's very rare.
I don't believe that. With how much you're on your phone,
Very
there's
rare.
no way.
I rarely go to bed with my phone at less than 20%.
It's because I listen to shit all the time on my phone, isn't it?
Your YouTube is running constantly.
Yeah. That's part of my anxiety.
Yeah.
You know, I really...
You can close your phone and YouTube still work though.
No, I know. It's just constant stream. I've had to sit with my thoughts the last few days. Like I was so over inundated with... I watched so many documentaries. I got so tired of regular television that I just delved into documentaries.
We have to watch couples therapy. In the Discord.
There's 4 seasons.
Oh, Jesus.
There's 4 seasons. I finished the first season. I was like, oh, that feeling of it's over. Now what? Like, I wish I could watch that all over again for the first time. And then I went to the thing. I clicked it and I saw 2, 3 and I was like, oh. And I scrolled down and I saw 4 and I was like, ah.
Did you watch all 4 seasons?
No, I want to watch it with you.
Okay.
So, very excited about that. Oh, but I sat with my thoughts because I was sick. I didn't feel like a massive piece of shit this time.
That's good.
Like when you took the laundry away, I wasn't hobbling after you.
Yeah, they're still closing the dryer.
I know. That's where I got my overalls.
I had to wash little man's clothes 3 times.
Yeah. You can tell that the housework's not your duty.
Get sidetracked. Forget the fuck I'm doing.
It's so funny. You know, I even heard it ping. I thought, I was like, I should ask him if he's checked on the laundry. And I was like, nah, he's got it.
No, I don't. I in fact do not got it.
I woke up that morning at like 3 a.m. because I couldn't breathe. And I was like, I wonder if he ever did the laundry. Oh, no. Do you think it cut out?
We'll find out. Kimberly said, yeah, still running. Kimberly said, please watch it in Discord. I would watch it with y'all. We watched The Institute in Discord.
But we can't react to it.
We could. We just have to do it in a different format.
Okay.
Anyways.
Back to the email?
Yep.
I also want to touch on, I would trust him despite having past relationship mistrust. I think that should be a given. Like, you should trust him.
Yeah, you shouldn't be in a relationship if you don't trust your person.
Right. It's not despite past relationship things. Like, those things happen with a different person. I'm with this new person. I have no reason to not trust them yet. Right? They could do something, lie about something, whatever the case may be. That's a new wound that's, like, parallel to the old ones. And they could commingle, and it might make it harder to move forward in this relationship with the repair and the regaining of trust. But I think giving new people you're in a relationship with the benefit of the doubt is very important. Not everybody's out to get you, I promise.
Sheena said, by the way, I didn't know you guys had a podcast. I watched all the reels on Facebook and then finally subscribed a week or so ago. Well, thanks for being here.
Holy shit, we have a podcast?
That's the second time somebody's done that.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We actually, maybe we need to, I realized, because I got asked a lot over the last week about where they can submit questions, because where are we getting this from? So I made a quick little TikTok about our email address, which went to their platforms. Maybe we should start telling people to watch our podcast again.
Okay.
I don't know.
I forgot about doing that.
I want to touch on that marriage thing
Okay.
one more time before you move on, because I'm sitting here dwelling on it.
Okay.
She said, whoever it was in the chat said that it was because of medical issues.
Medical insurance.
Insurance,
Yeah.
which would be medical issues,
Yeah.
right? Because we're forced to have insurance. It's not an option anymore. You get fined for it. So if you can't afford your insurance, don't worry. The government's going to tax you for not being able to afford the insurance. Us having to get permission to get married through the government, then getting married, allows corporations to fuck us for being married and the dual income aspect of those things. Just doesn't seem like a giant scam to you. Like that
Oh, it
seems
is.
really fucked up to me.
If it walks like a duck and it quacks like a duck.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was the wrong noise, but I can't quack right now. I'm too congested.
I'm glad that person found us and like actually went from the reels to the podcast.
No, I hope you enjoy the podcast. There's so much more of us here versus the reels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot more clarity too. Those real shit, depending on when you started watching, a lot of those clips were taken out of context to piss people off.
Oh yeah.
So yep. I'm glad you're here. Welcome.
Oh, I remember something that I was going to touch on. That anxiety song. My anxiety. I don't know the next part because I stopped listening to it. It's my anxiety. Schwap, dappa, dappa. Right?
Okay. The TikTok sound.
Yes. So I really like that bit of the TikTok sound. So I went and I found it on Spotify and I listened to the whole song and it's just about sex. I was so disappointed.
Yeah.
Like I
Thought it was about anxiety.
yeah. Like maybe it's still about anxiety, but like it got to the next part of the song and I was like, "Oh, this is disappointing." I really don't listen to much of mainstream music anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't either. All my music's old.
I'm singing it now too. Continuing.
Yep.
He also had an ex-girlfriend that was still coming around, calling him all the time, and even showing up at his house and mine before I moved in. Yeah, that would have been a deal breaker for me.
The ex coming around?
Yeah. Like going crazy levels to showing up at my house. Why does she know where I live?
Right. Probably because she's dropped him off there.
Yeah, that would be a very big problem for me. Continuing, it took me stepping in, dealing with her for her to kind of disappear. Yep, that's the next big problem for me. I'm not handling your ex. There's no relationship here. You need to stand up like a man, tell her whatever needs to be fucking said, and close that damn door. And if she keeps showing up unannounced, this is trespassing. I'm calling the fucking cops.
I'm going to have to move my mic and actually sit up. My back is fucking wrecked.
I'm sorry, babe. Maybe we should focus on getting new chairs back here.
Yeah.
Continuing. She still sends messages just from different numbers, and sometimes he tells me about it, and other times he tells me I would just create an argument, so he doesn't tell me.
Why doesn't he stop it from happening?
Yeah.
The block button is available on all social platforms, and it's even a function on your phone now.
Yeah, well, she said it's coming from different numbers.
You need to block the new number.
I would get a new number.
Well, I mean, depending on, I wouldn't, because
Yeah.
I've had the same phone number for 25 years. I'm never getting rid of that phone number. I have new phones, but I will never get rid of that phone number. At this point, it's like part of my appendages.
Yeah?
Yep. And it's actually good because almost every single time I get like a Google text message or I get something saying like, check this thing, you need this code, it all goes to that phone number. So I would be utterly fucked if I got rid of that.
And then had to update it, and then they're asking me to send something to the old number.
Right.
Yeah, I've been locked out of a many accounts
Yeah.
because of that.
You know, if it was the other way around, if this was a dude showing up and doing all of this, that he would be charged for stalking.
Oh, 100%. Yep.
Oh, Callista said that. He's definitely stalking her. She's definitely stalking him.
Yeah. All right, continuing. He has reached out to women throughout our relationship and sent very sexual messages.
So he's cheated on you.
Yes.
Okay, that explains the trust issues.
Even putting other women on his motorcycle, and I only found out from looking at his phone. Even putting another woman on his motorcycle.
What?
Remember that time you called you motorcycle sexy and I said, hey?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What I'm feeling right now. What my whole root chakra was against your ass. Like,
That's funny. Your whole root chakra, huh?
I can't say the P word.
Yeah.
So
Your pomegranate?
yes.
Remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that. That's a good one.
Throwback to season 1.
I wouldn't still be with this man.
I wouldn't have been there to begin with.
Right.
This is paying attention to your surroundings.
Yeah. The ex-girlfriend coming around is the first red flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a whole lot of things going on here that you should have recognized in the very beginning to realize that this is not the type of person you should be investing 5 years into.
I wouldn't view this as of quality.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not the root chakra. Yep.
Bandit said, do not under any fucking circumstance put any woman that is not your woman on the back of your fucking bike ever. He's passionate about this as well.
Full
clearly.
chest. Yes. Yeah. Start hitting with that
Kill, die.
Have you seen those videos of when he matches the energy?
No.
Yeah, that just felt good. Thank you.
Funny. You're welcome. Ira Bishop said, Chris, the next book should be about teaching your kids how to grow up and be great people. No One Is Coming to Save You kind of touches on a lot of that. I'm not writing any more books. I'm going to, if I feel the need to write books moving forward, I'm going to create segments for the podcast and I will just sit down, type my shit out and then record. I don't care to make the money from selling books. I don't want to push it. I don't want to promote it. It's not a revenue thing for me.
Yeah.
Like I wrote the books to get the information out there because I knew it would help people. So
Continuing.
I'm going to grab a drink and
Okay.
take something for my back because I'm having a really hard time sitting here.
Okay. Well, you guys are with me for a few moments. Now what? Oh, my women's retreat is in like 10 days. My birthday's in like 9 days. Pretty excited for that. Less about my birthday and more about the women's retreat. They are so helpful. I'm excited for what Peaches is doing in regards to books and journals. Yeah, I am also excited, but I'm also very nervous. There's it's just gonna be hundreds of pages of my word vomit. Jenna said victory screech, and I have been waiting to go screech. That felt good. Yep. Any plans for my birthday? Not particularly. I don't know, maybe bake a cake with the children. Any new rocks? No, I don't have any new rocks. Where is the retreat at? My women's retreat is going to be held in Florida.
We have one room available for the couples retreat in December.
Yes.
These retreats are not free, but they are in Florida. Both of them. Technically, all of them are in Florida as of right now. All right, back. I'm ready.
Okay. A person I went to high school with reached out a year ago, and I had a conversation with him texting and saw him at a bar, creating a distrust in our relationship. It was just a friendly conversation, never sexually motivated, but he does not trust that.
Well, it's because he's been a cheater.
Right, the projection of it.
Yeah, Bree Ball sent us a super chat. Any recommendations on how to get a spouse to see the value we would gain from a couples retreat, especially if one believes it's highly needed for the marriage? I would approach it from a situation of I need this. I think that it would make us better. And there are times in life where you just have to kind of cave and like submit, for lack of a better word,
Yeah.
to make your partner happy.
Yeah, I agree with that. Submit. That is exactly what that is. One of us is going to have to bow to the other one. And that's never in an abusive manner.
No.
Right? We may disagree on mayo, but if you have a particular brand that you're going to die on the hill of, I'm not going to sit here and argue for Miracle Whip.
Yeah.
So
I would have a conversation about what you think you're going to benefit from them, and let them know, like, lay out the positives that you see. And at the end of the day, if it's going to make you happy and you can afford it, that's what it comes down to.
Yes.
It's going to make me happy to do this. I would like you to come along and like support me in this. This is what life looks like. If you spend the rest of your life only doing what your partner wants to do, that sounds like slavery.
Yes. 100%. Yep. Yeah. Continuing. No.
Zenergy said it would be too expensive with cross-country flights, unfortunately, or I would be there in a heartbeat. Yeah, let's get back to it. We'll have that conversation off the podcast.
He has said he wants to move past things, but continues to throw any mistakes I've ever made in my face or things he has brought me, telling me how I don't deserve presents that cost this amount. He tells me that the justification for doing those things is because he used one of my friends to tell him anything and everything that would happen when we would go out or be around each other, even as far as her twisting and turning situations and problems that did not happen that way. I stopped being friends with her, but continued my relationship with him. He's raised my girls for the last 2.5 years, and now they call him dad. He talks to me in a belittling manner, and we argue about everything. He tells me I'm too loud and not feminine, and I don't let him lead.
Leadership is not something that's given, it's earned.
Yeah, this is not a man. This is not a leader.
I don't want to read this anymore.
Yeah, I'm done with this.
Okay. If you guys are in a relationship and it's been fucking toxic since the beginning,
what do you want from us?
Don't send us an email expecting us to fix your relationship.
Right. This man's a piece of shit. He's been a piece of shit since the beginning.
Right.
Right. And we don't know what her contribution to this was because she only touched on the things that he did. The cheating, right? Even if I'm willing to look past the ex-girlfriend situation, the cheating is a no-go for me.
Right. Yeah, you guys aren't compatible.
Yeah.
Period. It doesn't matter who's in the right or wrong. You guys have been at odds since the very beginning of your relationship. There's nothing that we're going to do to be able to save a relationship that was fucking doomed from the start.
Do you want to do another helpful email? Do you want to? It's 11 o'clock. We've been on here for an hour. Do you want to switch to Patreon?
We could wrap up and do Patreon. Jenna said, my fat kid took over and now I'm laughing at myself. I was watching while unloading the dishwasher and got distracted for a minute while watching and just put a clean spoon in my mouth like it was food.
Yep.
That's funny. That is funny. Yeah, let's wrap up and go to Patreon.
All right, I want to take a break.
We have to. Yeah, I need to stretch. We need to start doing TikTok lives again on a more regular basis too. And I don't want to, but that needs to be a thing.
I mean, we can do it today.
Yeah,
we don't have anything else going on.
We need to give Patreon some content though.
All right, we can do it after.
Oh, you just want to do lives all day today?
I mean, what else do we have to do?
We can do that. Guys, we're gonna wrap up. Go to Patreon. Go live over there, where it's unfiltered. You can say whatever we want. We have a really dope community over there. It's a much smaller live. We see all the chats. We interact. We do the thing. If you're not a member of our Patreon, it's patreon.com/tobebetter. Join at the $15 tier. Get into our Discord. You have access to the community. It's where you need to be. It's where all the cool shit happens.
Yeah.
It's where all the cool kids are. If you're not there, you're square.
It's because you're not going to be around.
That's it.
Yep.
See you guys on the next one.
Bye, guys.